Well, hello everyone and welcome back on in to Bellwright and me, Lemonista in Lemonville. Well, not quite in Lemonville. So we are out on the map. Ignore that broken down church over there, but let me show you. This is a second boat port and the plan for today is to get this finished for sure. But let me just open up the map so you can see. I'm all the way down here. So I spent one day getting a couple of bits in. And that included a travel spot down by Horndean, a travel spot just over here near Krasmere, and the boat is going to go in here. So what's going to happen is, this is going to be used to protect these two. I'm not bothered about Farnworth, and I might get another one on this river, potentially. We'll see, and we'll see where we want to sail to, because this can be built by my own guys. But I've had to set it down, this river dock, and then move it into the travel post outpost so my guys won't walk across the map trying to build it. So I'm going to spend some time going back and forth grabbing this stuff. It's day 69, there is loads going on, but that's kind of where we're at. I finished one more quest as well, and we're going to start working through Farnworth. We've got quite a lot to do. Alright, I got my first batch of ingredients that we'll be stuffing in, and I just want to show you, because we finished the food cellar research, we need to get one of those in as well. The plan is though, why can't I dump you in? There is one little dot that we need to get. Right, that's all in. Yeah, let me show you. So we finished the food cellar. I'm just moving the well out of the way back at camp so we can see it. We slept through, obviously day 70 now, so really getting into the later ender game stuff. And I'm trying to keep up with the trades. So it's something I'm doing is because it's decreasing. Example is Horndean's already on level 2, so it's pretty good. Bradford's actually really low, but we want to get to the point where we're hiring maybe some more of these as well. I think at the moment we don't need to worry though. So I'm trying to send someone whenever I can with like basic ingredients really. And that includes like if they want some stone or yeah, fish fillets, I don't know, flax, why not? But the point is, in short, we can make quite good money off these really easily. They're not that far away, so I need to make sure I keep the trade going. And yeah, we'll keep building up our funds. We're on 8k at the moment. So the plan is once we set up trade with the wider ones, when they're when we've got our marketplace up, we should be able to just keep buying like iron ore and stuff in. At the moment, I'm doing a lot of it myself, which I think is the right thing at the moment. So let me just show you what the plan is then. So they're just taking apart the well. So we're going to get our first food cellar here, and I'm going to try and remove this rock because a second one might work there as well. So this is being moved to this section here, then I'm going to put the food cellar in, and I think that's going to be an integral part of the map there. And let's go into our next one, what we can do. So I think I already unlocked the food hall as well, which we need to get in, but those things are pretty expensive, so I need to get into some of these, and we require 15 crude fur to unlock that one, which is insane. So I'm going to go for the reinforced trousers, which only needs one more crude fur. I'm going to allow them to finish that. It's just a case of getting it finished up. It actually appears that our hunter's camp is not pulling in what we need it to. If we come into our hunter's camp here, I'll switch back to deers because we needed them, but so I need that for leather and stuff, but we actually need the boars as well, so I'm going to put both, and they're maximized, so I might need to move this around. I'm not sure, we'll see. There's definitely boars and stuff around, they're just failing to kill them. And there's the reinforced trousers, that was pretty quick. So we're hindered now behind some of this. So as we've got the carpenter and this stuff in, I'm just going to get the lodge researched, and then we'll get maybe the azure cloak. I need 4 cured rope though. I think the last piece of this one is coming in. I maybe need to wait to see how big this inn is going to be. So shall we take a look? The tavern. This thing's huge, isn't it? Because if I move that cooking thing, I reckon we just need the boulder to go, then it might fit in nicely next to this. Or we put it somewhere else, right? It is a tavern. It doesn't matter too much where it goes. As long as it's near where we put the food storage, which is going to be this way, we could get it coming this side. The big building could go there and just remove the trees. I think that's nicer though. So should we get it in that bit? Let's go there. So I'm going to place this tavern as well. Maybe food store can go this side then. Yeah, that's perfect. So if we get the food cellar just here, almost perfect really. So that's that. Wow, that's going to be some mammoth builds, but I think that's perfect. And then what I can do is either move some of these over or get rid, and then we've got a good space here for maybe a tier 3 building. I'm not sure if it's going to fit yet, but composters can also move that way by the animals. It seems more fitting. Well, the final pieces to my puzzle are here. It is already in the middle of the night, the last two ones. Well, in the middle of the night, it's 5 p.m. I've been carrying it all over. I've done all 3 trades. I need to set up automatic trading soon. So I think we're going to need to farm renown. I'm just thinking ahead. And then we can automate our own caravans going out. I mean, just manually doing it's making me some pretty good money, but I don't want to keep doing it. And I think once we have the actual market, I'm not even going to bother sending them out, to be honest. But this is going to take some time, so I'm going to get started. Well, look at this, you beauties. I have built it. And yes, you're getting a lovely close-up of me. Oh, there it is. I have it done. We are 6:30 a.m. on day 71. So yes, that took me ages, but that's fine. Now moving on, whilst we wait for things to be built back at home, which I'll just show you. It's almost done. Food cellar is finishing off, and the tavern is getting the last rope in as well. What I'm going to do is let these guys kind of get crafting done ready for the next bits. And we're going to gather a squad. And we're not going to sail, but we are going to go down to Farnworth and have a go at some of this stuff. So I'm going to go gather the squad and make our way over. I'm just thinking, actually, you could technically get multiple boatyards. It doesn't take me that long to do. So if I was to get one here, they have designed it in a way that you can. And then this one kind of covers these guys. I could also get one like down this way if I wanted to. Maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking we go on a bit of a trek down this way, though. Do a bit of clearing. I might go round this way and then into Farnworth so we can take out a few of these larger bandit camps. Let's get home first, though, and start with that. A fresh morning, then. Let's see how the buildings are looking before I gather the squad. Ah, there's the food cellar, look. Never been a fan of this one. I mean, it looks all right, but that one's only just starting being built. But this thing has huge capacity, so it does mean I could potentially change that into raw farm materials. I don't know. For now, it will just stay there because we've got room for other stuff in this bit. So I'm not sure. Alrighty, food is in. Let's get the... Ooh, what do we want to do here? I reckon I can do it with the small scrapper squad. Right, we're going to raise the legends here because we need quite a few and we're going to get them ready. I was just eyeing it up whether I want to or not. I think eventually we'll change them up, but they're all pretty damn strong in this squad, so I think they're the ones we need to go for. And we'll see how where they're looking when they're done, because I think there were some new trousers done, but it does mean at least a lot of my crafting should still carry on. And I'm going to take the quilted trousers with knee pads here, and we'll replace it with them. So we're going to look the part with all our stuff, and hopefully these guys will get everything we need. And this one has archers in the squad, and I think I've built enough weaponry now. So just got to make sure, as long as I see a few morning stars there, we're going to have multiple archers, a rather large swordman. Oh yes, look at all this. And plenty of round shields now too. Yeah, this is a strong squad. If I look at what they've got in their hands, this is a force to be reckoned with. Right, follow me. Everyone is ready. I'm going to pull them in this way. We're going to make sure they're holding. And we are going to set off. So let's go for... I do want to get rid of that one because we're going to be passing through, but honestly I want to build up Farnworth. It's this side of the river, so let's go down this way. And here's the squad though, very strong. Look, it's literally all round shields now. We have 2 archers plus myself, so pretty strong squad. No crossbowmen yet. I don't think we need them though. Sorry, just whilst I'm on my way over, what I'm going to do, I think, we'll hit this one up, then this one. We'll go do our quest. This down here is actually where I want to go, so I want to show you all this new beachfront that they've got. It looks awesome. It's where we put our travel sign down here, right? I don't know why that's there. There was a small road going through here, so that's the plan. It's really, really cool. And then we can have, maybe we'll see, after we've done this little area, I might go back round this way. Look at that for a view, though, coming on in. Oh, ignore the unrendered structure over there, but it looks awesome. I think our first bandit camp that we want to scrap is down here. Very, very cool. And someone was saying, actually, if you look how much of the map isn't actually in use yet. All of this side of the river, that's got to be some kind of plans for late game areas, right? We'll see, because there's some flat land in there too. But yeah, we'll queue them up over this way. We'll start getting on in. Got a few stragglers, and some of them being the main man. Is our main man here? Yeah, there he is, look, with his massive axe. He's all we need anyway. I think we'll be alright to go in. I'm going to get them there, and I'm just going to start shooting, to be honest. But this better bow, it's so awesome. So much more, like, accurate. Look at that. We're going down, son. It's just the actual flight on the arrow is impressive now, so... Alright, let's let them charge. Go on in. Have your fun, guys. Oh, yes. And the archers are so, like, accurate. I'd rather them not waste too many of their arrows before we even fought, but that's alright. We'll go in smashing them anyway. And I'll let these guys obviously do the looting. That's one. See what's knocking about in the camp. But, I mean, probably not too much. I'll take the chests. We'll take everything. I'm hoping for some more strength books. I haven't bought too many more. Main squad's getting pretty good though. They're all 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, 10s. So there's no low level ones now in this squad. So looking pretty good. And when we get into the lower towns, there's going to be even better ones. So I'm not too concerned. Now, I finished, before we move on as well, in between, we finished our, what's it called, house. There is only a couple more things we can do until we unlock the next lot. So I'm going to get them to at least start this. Cured rope. Actually, you know what? That's a waste of time. Let's do this. It only needs 6 more crude first. We'll leave it there so they research it as and when. The weaver might actually be out with me, so we might want to get a lower ranking one as well. But this should build up our renown to get a couple more people there. Nearly 4,000 a character now. I think we'll once again queue up on the hill. I'll probably get them here. What is that? This is all very different. It's not a very big camp. I mean, we're in a tier 3 area, but a tier 3 area with a tier 2 camp isn't that great. So I think these guys will probably be able to shoot from here. We'll wait for the rest. I could probably start, actually. Why not? Get a few shots off. Hello. Go on, then. I love watching them, man. People are asking me how you keep the archers at the back. That's exactly it, by the way, guys. You literally just hold, and then when they start running at you, it's not always perfect, but it saves you having to do multiple groups. It's pretty handy from that point of view, you know. There you go. Loot up. We'll continue on. We're going to head down, I think, to the quest objective, then this one. There was a lot of wandering ones, so there is lots of renown we're going to be able to take here. Anything good? Whole iron book. It's mainly stuff that we won't have to craft. I'm okay with that. We've got one who doesn't have a very strong Cressida. You've got a helmet that you probably shouldn't have. Who are we missing here? I feel like we're missing someone. No, he's there. He's not wearing anything good either. However, the main archer is set to have medium headgear. No, it's set to heavy. I just don't think there is any more for him, so we'll have to have a look at that then. Let's kill these ones over here real quick as well. I think they're just kind of stood around. Get a couple of pops on them. I think they stopped like that when they were on their way to this camp, but we kind of killed them. I don't know. You know who that is? George just running through. You can just literally tell which one he is with that axe. He just goes in, one-shots everything. He's not even on the best weapon either. I know they're not the strongest, but... One more bandit over there. We'll go kill him. There we go. I'll take whatever that is. Thank you very much. Let's go see what this quest objective is all about then. There's some really, really cool spots that they've added on the map. It all looks so much better than the last time I played. Like, there's so much more. The whole beach overhaul stuff looks incredible. Because I know people were getting stuck there before. I remember this quest. Let me get these guys to come and hold. Maybe here then. You guys protect me a second whilst I just check over the camp. Someone there. There's the note. Red Thorns attacked us. We had to drive them back, but we took some damage. But we're in one piece. Just one casualty. The carpenter's daughter. Made for a good shield. Let's get those charging before they hit my archers there. You guys go do the deed. I'll go join in here, because he's a big boy. There you go. Well done. There is more. Have a quick loot up. They'll continually come here. Honestly, there is so many. There's another bunch here. I'm going to start shooting them. Oh, hit my own lot there. They're off to scrap. Why not? Alright, it's game over for them. And we got more coming the other way. See what I mean? They just keep coming, man. Follow me, guys. Let's go. You can loot in a minute. Let's go deal with this. In you go. Where's George? I know when it's George. There he is at the front, look. Oh, what a unit. Oh, wow. They're all like one-shot. These morning stars are very powerful. Well done. Alright, get back to your looting then, guys. Now, whilst we're out here, should we double check, see if there's any other fighting ones? I don't think there is. No. These are all down the bottom. Clear the Swamp Bandits camp. We need to do that one for the Warriors Guild. No, they're all some pretty good renown. Build Village Shrine. Bradford. No. I also need to remember, once again, to do our trades. I only ever send 2 at a time. I think even more just came. Wow. Everywhere. I could just stand in these hills and the lot will come through. We're already nearly up to 8,000. And it's worth noting that it's the loot you get too. I think some of these guys, they might have arrows in their inventory. So I need to clear those out. Let's get them queued up and just double check. Yeah, like that. Look, they're really daft. They're not very smart. Got a blinking log sling on him. Why have you got a log sling on you, you weirdo? Might have had no bags. Another log sling here. This is why. They've all got the wrong bags on them. Wow, and another one. So that's quite wrong, actually. I've just seen, though, we do have some arrows for you, so that's fine. I think I'll have to loot the rest. I got even more coming. Yeah, just standing here. I'm going to get them to charge because my archer's going to take a hit. I'm going to let them just fight in the background. I'm going around just picking up all the best bits, making sure there's no books and stuff. I think we're all good. I think the main problem is most of them have got log slings on them. It was very stupid of me. But yeah, level 3 strength book there. That's crazy. I got one more. I'm going to take this one out. This is a tier 3 in a tier 3 area now, which is good. So we've done a good clear out this side of the river. So that'll stop a little bit of the patrols. But they're going to keep coming back around this bit. So I am contemplating getting a boat down here, you know, guys. Maybe this side. Just so we've got like a bit of a triangulation to get around. This one's great because I can go deal with all of these quite quickly. But take this last one out. I'm just going to run an archer, you know, see how well the arrows shoot. Pretty well, to be honest. He's out of here. Get out. This bow is incredible. By the way, there's a lot of archers here. I missed. Still not losing anyone. It's pretty nuts. That's it. All here, just do your deed. Oh, look. Even more, man. This is crazy. I'm just going to send them home. Absolutely nuts how many just keep coming in this area, but I can't actually pick anything up, so I'm just going to go join them, kind of kill these maybe, and then we'll move on. We'll draw these in. Should be fine. You guys run at them and fight. I'll deal with the archers at the back. Get out of here. Oh, I missed. And again. Look at these arrows sticking out my head. Kind of funny, really. I think my guys are just running straight past them. One of them's in a fight. Probably help you out. Oh, Thomas Hodge died. That's my own doing. I just let him run back. That's silly. I'll kill them then. Thomas. Well, day 72. Another winter's coming. I probably should have saved that for the winter, the fighting. But yes, I went back and grabbed everything that was left because I found a couple of half-decent books in there too. And today I'm going to go buy some books as well. But I couldn't bear to leave it all there just rotting away. So I went back, grabbed everything I could. There was even more Romers there. So you can see we're up to 10,000 renown. Loads of gold too. Just remembering to do that plus killing everything is pretty crazy. Now, one thing I've noticed too is, I'll just put this in. I'll show you in a second. But the food cellar is only 1,000. Whereas the barn is 2,000. So we're going to have to keep it for now because our barn's pretty much full anyway. But it is done. It looks good. And that's getting there. The frame is up. But yeah, this thing only has 1,000. They're already putting stuff in there. But we'd need 2 of those just to match the same as these. Now, I do think it slows down decay. Don't quote me on that, guys. I'm not too sure. But it doesn't... Yeah, food stored here will not spoil as quickly. So it has a better spoilage time, which is great. But we have so much food. Now, once that's in, we'll be switching to higher tier food only, hopefully, anyway. So we won't have so much of this little bit kind of going on. And the cooking pots and stuff will be in there anyway. We won't need most of this, right? But yeah, most of it we can't really... Just don't need it. And we seem to be keeping up with them. So just been having a look, really. Just double check what we've got. I think a lot of them... There's like no real reason to do them outside of fine stew. He's keeping on top of those. And then we've got the fish stew, which always seems to be on top. I've been eating them, but we're good on everything else. So we don't really need to worry too much. I do just want to change it though, because it depends on the piece of meat, right? So this one, we should have ahead of it. we can have that at 20. We'll get rid of that one because we've got 511 pieces of those meat, and we're going to end up getting more of those anyway, so it may as well be with this one. Probably make this go higher, to be honest. Why not? And then meat stew is kind of just a backup. You get 3 out of just that lot. And you get 3 out of that too, actually, so maybe more. Everyone can eat these daily. But as I say, we'll be changing that up once we get into this thing anyway. It's on 18% complete. I could go do some of it. I'm going to let them do it anyway. We've got other little bits to do, like finishing off some quests. Now, I wish there was a section for cooked food under here without having to do it, right? What I'm going to do is go through. I'll tick all of the ones that we need to last longer. Things like dried berries and that can stay in here, but all of the actual cooked stuff I'm going to move across. That makes a lot of sense. As we make them, we'll move them across. So these guys should get put in. And then everything else can go in here. That makes a lot of sense to me. So raw in there, cooked in there. Right, we'll let those guys kind of move them around then. Let's go and do our bits. I don't want that spoiled food. You can go on the floor. And also, we're very much hindered behind liberating one of these two now. So I'm either going to have to clear some of these out and get this going so I can trade with them. We might just have to have weaker settlements. Again, we're good to kind of protect them if we need to. I just don't want to do too much. What I do want to do is check Farnworth for actual characters. So this one has the labourers. And some pretty strong labourers too, let me tell you. The guys down here are much stronger. They have way better strength numbers. So labourer would unlock quite a bit. And Farnworth is friends. I could probably get that already. We've got coins. So if we wanted to do that, we could. We could get that. Blackridge Pool to Protector as well. I've got no worries about anything that's coming in. It's just... Oh, they've got labourers too. So we could do either. They're all pretty strong. I need to decide. So I think hitting up these quests right now is in the best interests of everyone though. So I'm going to just finish off this one. Then we'll move on to the other guys. I don't know whether I need to pick up fighters again though, because we're getting into the end game quest lines, or not the end game anymore, but they are somewhat end game, right? Thomas, I'm so sorry. I found her. She didn't make it. Well, he lost his daughter. It's kind of sad. We got a couple of coins out of it. We got a strength book. What did I get for these guys? Actually, may as well give these coins over. So we're 810 of 1,200, so almost done. I'm pretty sure all we've got left is some of these. So let's talk to Marlin Fluke in Blackridge Pool now. Oh, and I set off some long swords to be crafted. You'll see them on the side. So we're going to be able to actually set our guys to two-handers now. So before I forget, let's do that before anything else. So in the Legends one here, we've got to inspect these. So I'm going for the two-handers. So it makes perfect sense for what's-his-face to be a two-hander. And he should be okay to be that right now as a guard. And then we had a couple of others, so you're going to be pole arms because that's pretty strong. You're an archer, you're one-hander. There was someone else we wanted as a two. I can flick through because I set them with books actually. You. So Matt Blaves is going to be a two-hander as well. So when we can, he'll get all his stuff going. Right, how are we doing? Does this one lead on to any more of the quests? Let's find out. Any news about your friends? I have another task. Of course you do. I go to the herbalist now. He's going to want some more ingredients, and I'm going to heal him with something else. You know what I'm going to do? Whilst we're over here, there is some moss that we need to grab, so let's go and do that. But it looks a bit grim over here. There's like a graveyard, hanging people. Lovely. Is there anything I can loot over here, though? Somebody obviously comes here. Although there is a shrine over by this, actually. So the first bit of moss is this side. I think I already looted this, to be fair. Yeah, I did. Moss has this green stuff right here. I can't remember how much we'll need. Not stone. I'm fairly certain it's only about 20 pieces unless they've changed it. So I'm just going to grab what I can for now. Just so I don't have to worry about it again. It takes a while to come back, especially with winter coming. And then it'll reset again. And then we've got another one over this way. I'm trying to avoid the bandits, though. And that was the broken down church we went into. There's some weird guys in there. I'm sure there's going to be a quest line for it. No, even more bandits. The problem with the bandits here is they're really strong. So I can't kill them. I'll be here for like a year trying to get them. I might be able to kill these. How many is there? Well, they're coming anyway, so they're in the reeds, I think. Coming on the path to me. Yeah, I can kill him. Even just look at his helmet, man. Pretty chunky. Oh my god, we've got the other ones. Here we go. Here comes the fun. Look at his two-hander there. An absolute unit. I can't hit him either. Fighting like a noob here. There we go. Oh my god, that swing makes him dodge. There we go. Get out of here. Now, these ones aren't as strong. So those ones with the helmets are annoying. Goodbye. Oh, they have some good food on though. Spiced vegetable soup or rustic is better. Take it all. Just let those guys reset and we'll kill these ones. You're gonna keep walking this way? What are you doing? You get a headshot on you. He's a good shot. Right, I'm doing something. Important. Gotta get headshots of these because it's such a waste otherwise. I'm just missing. There we go. Get out of here. Oh, he's a crossbowman. I was wondering. Oh, of course he went down. Arrows go straight through him. That one didn't. Oh, that one. They're coming back. You guys are annoying, man. I'm just trying to collect moss. I've only got 6 left, so I can't really do much here. I'm just going to ignore them, let them walk past. Oh, there's another lot coming. Might go hide over here then. Get my moss. Are they coming for me? No, they're going back and forth. But they are coming for me. I don't want to fight you guys. Genuinely don't want to fight you. Leave me alone. 7 arrows. What have we got over here then? Is there anyone I can kill with this? Maybe. Gotta make these shots count. That's not a good start. Nor is that one. That was. Right, that's one. If I can get down to 1v1, I might be able to do something here, but I don't think I can. They're two slippery snakes. No arrows. Right, here we go. Let's give it a go. Maybe. Maybe. Ow. No, definitely not. Holy crap, that two-hander hurts. Oh, leave me alone. Yoink. Aha. Ow. Get cocky. Ah! He's got over. I'm getting cocky there. Silly me. Leave me alone, man. Getting cocky here. Right, there's one. Oh, 30 arrows. Yes. There we go. I'm good. They had some sturdy arrows on them. Oh, they're turning around. That's kind of annoying. Come here. I'm ready to fight you now. To be fair, I should let them move on so I can just get my moss and just carry on. But they are coming back. Clear the area out at least. There we go. Right, one. Oh my god, careful. I'm like one shot from him. There we go. Right. Carry on. A little bit of stupidity from me there. Need to get myself killed, but they hit so hard, man. And even more arrows. Right, there's some nice foods. I think we're pretty full, so I'll grab these and then disappear. Right, we're full. Let's get out of here, because there's more coming. Before we forget, let's make sure we get our trades done. We don't want these going down. So that one's currently set to increasing. How's Bradford? Decreasing. So let's get a bit of a trade going with these. There we go. 2 caravans done. Nothing too big. I'm not making everything for them. So, again, marketplace will be in soon anyway. And a tavern has finished. I've just seen it. Oh, right. There's the moss there. That's going to come in really handy to save us quite a bit of time. I'm just going to stuff all these in. I need to go do a book sale and buy again because I think we're out of strength books. We've got some. But we are very much going to see what the tavern has to offer now because I'm fairly certain we'll be able to get into some of the high stamina ones. And all of that might be food that we give in later. Let me see then. Here it is. So it has its own cooking pot as well. Look at this. That's awesome. So we're going to... Can I copy this now? Copy settings from Campfire Cauldron. But we're going to add in some new ones. So we're going to get rid of meat stew now. Fine stew is okay. Actually, what I'll do is get rid of fish. And we'll keep fine stew over the other way. And I want to get some of these in. So we need spices, though, I think, for a lot of these. And salt. So we kind of need the marketplace. Milk porridge is possible, though. Look at the stamina and health from that. And you get 3 from 2 grain. Cheese omelette. I don't make cheese yet. Mashed potatoes. Oh, are they all the new ones, then? So I can't actually do any of these. Hey, you get your stats here. It's probably best to look at this one, right? I guess we can set them up. That's combat attributes. This one is important. So that's always top up in there. This one, we'll say, we do want to top up to 10 when we can. We just need to make sure we get spices in for it. Milk porridge. You get 3 per, so let's maybe get 6 of those. And I'll get cranberry jam here. Maybe we will knock up some meat stew again then. I'll let them kind of do their thing. Have a high priority. We'll say 15. Might even be tempted to go to 9 milk porridge. I think that's good numbers for now. Oh, man, awesome. Well, with that in place then, we are very much in the position to start thinking about liberation of Blackridge Pools. So we need to consider what we're going to do. And I think this one's the smartest. So we'll need to probably take these 4 out. The swamp, they shouldn't leave that area. They might walk across these ones, but mostly get rid of these 4. They might try and walk between these, but I've got a lot of tracking to do and fighting. And I am going to use it as an opportunity to level people up again. So I think that's the most important thing to do for now. So I've got, what, a lot of grind to do, haven't I? So before the day ends, shall we start by maybe seeing if we can sell some tier 1 books, tier 2 books, all that sort of stuff. So we'll grab in a few of each. There we go. I got some tier 1, some tier 2, some tier 3. This is going to make us a lot more money anyway, I think. Research-wise, just waiting on 5 more crude fur. So I think we're out of... What is it for crude fur? We're out of stuff for this, aren't we? So we're going to need to come back into hunting and just make sure that they're able to hit the balls. I don't know whether we need to move it. It is annoying. The radius... Well, we always want them coming back. Yeah, its fur is a problem. So we need to get our hands on fur constantly. And there's no more balls within the radius. They've absolutely cleared it out. We've got 45 hide, so that's coming in fine. So they're finding deer, but nothing else. Maybe it'll reset in the winter. I know there's a bunch up by Padstow, so maybe we need a second hunter's camp. Kind of out this way. You see where this one is? Maybe we do that. Maybe we get it this side, so they can hunt this area. Radius is pretty big though, so there should be some remaining around this side. Alright, we've got any strength books in. He doesn't really have anything. There's some one-handers. Managed to sell to him at least though for a little bit of coin. It is almost nighttime though, so we might need to do Padstow and that afterwards. I guess whilst we're over here, we go and talk to the herbalist. Carry on that quest line. I'm so happy we got the tavern up though. Oh, there is so much to do yet though. So once we liberate and get labour, we are good to go. We'll be on to tier 3, I think. And we are getting into territory of where we'll then be sailing off. But once we get the tier 3 town hall, that's when we unlock the pretty big researches, and the building and stuff takes forever. So hopefully we can start getting the honey for the resin. Sorry, it's gone a bit dark. Hello, good sir. Alright, what does he want? 1 smithing hammer, 2 hemp, 2 garlic. Okay, smithing hammer. We're going to need that topped up, aren't we? What's that? Iron rope and hide. We just keep that up to 2 because we are going to need them anyway. So I can't continue that one. So we'd have to take on another quest anyway. I'm just staying at the Tavern of Farnworth because I can't be bothered to run back. I think we've got a raid on the way in, but this is day 73. We're running around. I just went to pick up the lost sword. That's kind of what we're on here. Reclamation party for Padstow. So that kind of lines up exactly what our next goal is. Yes. Early morning. Here's your sword. Yes. Bring 1 damaged sword to Horndean. Oh, what? Alright, so we've got this reclamation party. They're quite far away. I think they're coming from this one, so they're going to have to walk around into this. And they're coming to Padstow, so we'll just go kind of meet them. I don't think there's anything I need to worry about yet. We've got the squad, so what we'll do is probably gather them up, deal with that, and then maybe take out a couple of squads. Alright, couple of caravans out. It's a continuous thing. I think we chill out. The next one is to deal with these brigands in the next one then. So we're looking pretty good. Everyone is ready. I'll get them geared up. We got the tavern, the boatyard, and this food cellar done today, which is huge. And we cleared a big chunk of the map. So took out all this area. It's really nice. Obviously a bit more to look at down here, but that's fine. This one has come back. So yeah, I think we just need to deal with these on the way. We can do that after we liberate Padstow. As always, guys, we're coming into winter, so it's a perfect time to go ahead and do that and clear out some camps, so we're all good. If you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already as well. It's a massive help. And as always, I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you in the next one.